What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction video, guys, and here we are with the cosmic egg. This cosmic egg reveals a shocking secret of Shiva. I'm excited to really jump into this. I believe Shiva is one of the Hindu gods. Before we dive in, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested, and let's do this.
Hey guys, imagine a giant rock like this, an egg-shaped rock which is standing at a 10 feet height from the ground level. You cannot even touch it and it looks shiny and smooth like an egg. What if I told you there is a secret chamber hidden inside this rock? It would be an insane theory, right? But this is exactly what happened a few centuries ago. It looked just like this, and then because of an earthquake, a stone door cracked and fell down. Only then the locals realized that it had a chamber inside. The door was so well made and it was perfectly fit in the doorway that nobody could even recognize it was a door. They had to put a ladder. Now they've put this metal ladder, but I'm sure at that time they would have put a wooden ladder and climbed up, and this is how they discovered this chamber. No one knows when this chamber was originally created. There are no inscriptions pointing to the origin of this chamber. Now, before we analyze the exterior...
That's legit insane. Like, that's incredible. Like, it was shaped so perfectly like an egg. So perfectly. And the door was made so perfectly that you didn't even know there was a door there. You just thought it was all one big egg rock, basically. That was just... But then an earthquake came and, like, I guess shook and made the door fall off. And nobody knew there was a chamber inside because nobody knew there was a door. That's truly fascinating.
Interior further. Let's go take a look at what's inside. There's only one thing inside today. A single lingam. It looks fascinating. A very nice cylinder sitting on a square pedestal. Who made this lingam, carried it, and placed it here?
Yes.
No one. See, normally people put things together and make them into a shape and then place it in a certain location. This is the positive construction technique. But this lingam was made with a negative construction technique. The lingam is carved out of the bedrock itself, meaning that the lingam was not built. Rather, it was created as a leftover by scooping the rocks around it. So we could call it a negative lingam. I think that originally there must have been other items inside, because there's no reason to hide and seal this chamber if it only had this lingam. Right?
True.
Maybe it had gold and diamonds, perhaps some advanced machines or devices. And you may ask, why would they find some sophisticated devices here, right?
Yeah.
How do you suppose they created such an advanced secret chamber that lay hidden for many centuries? Such a construction would be impossible without advanced technology. See, when you look at the entrance, it becomes quite clear that the door was very well planned and executed.
Yeah.
On the outside, you can see many slots. These were set up for the door to fit perfectly. Look at these two square holes at the top. There is no doubt that this was for fitting a door. You can see fresh concrete patch on the left side, destroying the authenticity of the structure. But on the right side, you can see that the rock is untouched. There are multiple rectangular grooves in the doorway. Such complexity is necessary only if you want to make an undetectable door with multiple locks. I find
That's pretty dope. That's truly, truly fascinating. What kind of ancient tools or devices did they have in there, or advanced tools? You think they could have had in there? See, this stuff be fascinating me because, like, has anybody thought of any of this advanced technology or tools or whatever they were using to create a lot of the things that were created way back when? Um, have any advanced tools or anything been found? If so, what happened to them? If not, did they ever exist? How did they make a lot of these incredible things that they made? These are questions I feel like we're all kicking ourselves wondering because humans are curious creatures, and it's like we've got to know.
The ancient builders, very interesting. First, they wanted to make a chamber in a place where no one can reach, but they did not build it. They carved it out of the hill itself. Next,
Awesome.
they put a stone door to hide the fact that this chamber was ever created. Why? Why was it built as a secret, hanging,
Good question.
cosmic egg? Now the question is, are there any more secret chambers here in this hill, hiding in plain sight? You know what I mean? This just looks like a natural rock, and we are all still thinking that this is just a rock, and it doesn't even occur to us that it could have hidden chambers with rock doors. But
True.
what if there are more secret chambers in these areas? Look carefully. Do you see anything? This is a unique site by the name of Thirumayam in South India. I find it very interesting because today people think of this as just a fort built about 300 years ago. Of course, you can see this 300-year-old fort, and you can even see cannons put in the last
my
few
God.
centuries. But this site dates back to a much older time. The hill houses several temples mentioned in ancient Indian texts, so it goes back to more than 1,000 years. And we know that this chamber was discovered many centuries before the fort was constructed. Secret chambers with undetectable doors have been discovered in many ancient sites, including the pyramids of Egypt. They have found several hidden doors in ancient Indian temples also, leading to some spectacular findings. What were they hiding in this chamber?
Facts.
Huge piles of gold and diamonds like the vault of Padmanabha Swami
Jesus.
temple. But what if this line of questioning is wrong? What if the actual thing they wanted to depict and protect was just the lingam itself? What
Really?
does this lingam or any lingam actually represent?
Yeah.
Historians, philosophers, and religious experts have been arguing about this for many, many centuries. The most popular theory is that this is a phallic symbol, a symbol of manliness. Another one is that this shape is a symbol of Lord Shiva or energy. However, I think all these theories are just modern interpretations, and the real answer to the meaning of lingam can be found in this ancient temple of Thirumayam itself. Inside the main chamber, there is a fantastic lingam, but right opposite to it, you can find the answer.
Let me look lingam. I'm guessing it's just a thing. Let me look up because I'm intrigued at what a lingam is or what exactly it means. So I'm gonna Google it real quick. Okay, that symbolizes the god Shiva. Okay, I'll read you guys what I'm reading. I know it's not showing up on your screen. In Hinduism, the lingam is a smooth cylindrical, I hope I said it right, object that symbolizes the god Shiva. The word lingam comes from the Sanskrit word linga, which means sign or symbol. The lingam is often found in Shivite temples and private shrines in India. So it's a lingam is something representing the god Shiva. So could it mean? I guess it could be then that I don't know. Would they just make that whole thing just to hide the lingam inside? What do y'all think in the comment section?
To our question, you can see that the lingam opens its doors, and out of this cylindrical pod, a majestic figure emerges. Who is he? He is none other than Lord Shiva himself. So what is this lingam? Does this look like a phallic symbol or a form of energy? No. If you look again and again in ancient carvings, you can see Shiva coming out of the lingam. This is why Shiva is called Lingodbhava, meaning the one who came from a lingam. And it's interesting to see that in some later forms, they tried to depict the lingam as a phallic symbol. Why? Because humans are going to associate anything with their private parts that even remotely resembles a sex organ. Even fruits are not exempt from this now. Remember, when Jeff Bezos launched his New Shepard rocket, instead of talking about how advanced this technology is, the joke about the phallic shape of the rocket was trending on the internet. Major TV shows and memes took over. Some people were even joking that Japanese TVs blurred the top portion during the rocket launch. So it's not surprising to me that people automatically associate lingam with a phallic symbol. And it's not just recent experts that did that. I'm sure humans who lived centuries ago also connected this symbol with masculine energy. But let's try to imagine what would happen if Jeff Bezos goes to another planet and lands on that planet using a similar rocket. And let's say there are very primitive but human-like intelligent species living in that planet. What would happen? As these cavemen are looking, an astronaut opens the doors and comes out of the rocket. What would the cavemen think? Is it possible that the cavemen would think Jeff Bezos is a god who came from the heavens?
That's possible.
We not only think this may be the case, we have actually seen this happen on Earth itself. During World War II, many Allied soldiers occupied remote islands where tribes lived a simple lifestyle. When these soldiers were airdropped into these islands, the tribes were shocked that these quote-unquote gods who came from the sky could make fire in an instant and had unlimited supply of food and drinks.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I guess, if you had never seen anything like that before and you saw like Jeff Bezos' rocket land and you like, he's got to be a god, or in World War II they see these guys parachuting down from the sky, you would think like they're gods coming down from the sky. Like, other than that, like, how else would they be coming down all the way from up there? Like, this is very interesting.
After the Great War was over, the forces just left these islands and went away. But you know what the islanders did after the soldiers left? When anthropologists visited the islands after 20 years, they were shocked. The tribes had made wooden models of airplanes and were worshiping them. The islanders carved headphones from wood and wore them while sitting in fabricated control towers. Every
What?
evening they lit lamps in these vimanas, and they even lit torches to light up the runways, hoping
That's
these gods
crazy.
would return. But something even more crazy happened
That's
in an island
wild.
called Tana. They started to make idols and worship a specific god. His statues and masks for dancing rituals are still there in this island today. What is this god's name? Lord John From. Yes, the god's name is John From, and he's clearly a Western soldier who got stationed in this island for several months during the war. And during his free time, he helped the islanders learn new technology like making fire quickly and building houses. Now, is it possible
Dang.
that this also happened on our planet many thousands of years ago? Did Lord Shiva come from a distant planet in a spacecraft and land on Earth? Did he help humans get civilized? Is this why he's shown with advanced devices strapped onto him? Today, we think of them as ornaments. But he's clearly equipped with many tools and gadgets. And look,
Hey, this man is making some good points, dog. He making some good points. He got me over here questioning things. He got me over here believing them. Like it's not out of the realm of possibility. Huh. I'm loving this video.
he's clearly wearing a skin-tight suit because we cannot see his bare chest. What is more interesting is the two hands. The sculptor has clearly carved one hand inside the pod and the other hand coming out of the pod to show that this lingam is in fact a physical cylindrical structure out of which Shiva is coming out. So, why did Shiva choose this part of the continent to land? Why did he choose southern India of all places? Now, if you talk to the people in this town, you will get a very odd answer. They claim that this is the holiest place in all of Earth. They will tell you this is the center of the planet. And that's why this place is called Thirumayam. It simply means the center in ancient Tamil language. This is a weird theory, right? Because how can planet Earth, which is roughly like a ball, have a center? So it's kind of superstitious to think that Lord Shiva analyzed this ball from space and chose to land in South India. Why not North India or Africa or America? But I think this is not superstition, but science. This is the Earth's map showing gravity. I always imagined the gravity would be pretty much the same all over the planet. But no, it has a lot of anomalies. Look carefully. This dark blue area is the place with the lowest gravity on the entire Earth. This is today's Sri Lanka and South India, the place where Shiva is worshipped very heavily. And there are several temples in this region claiming that Shiva landed here. One other place is Gudimallam, also recognized as the oldest Shiva temple. Take a look at what we find here. This is Lord Shiva, but what is behind him? What do you say? It's remarkably similar to Blue Shepard rocket. And of course, you can see why many experts think this is a phallic symbol. The largest number of carvings of Lingodbhava, the form where Shiva is coming out of lingam, is found in South India. It is fascinating.
Hey, this man done did his research. This man making some absolutely incredible points. This man had you thinking. What y'all think? Talk to me in the comment section. What y'all think?
Because even today, a strange slogan is chanted in Tamil language in these temples. They keep chanting Tennaduடைய Sivane Potri, meaning Hail Shiva, who ruled South India. Did Lord Shiva physically come down from the sky and rule India? Or are these ancient Indian texts merely telling us fictional stories? Did he teach and civilize human beings? Is the lingam a spacecraft out of which Shiva came out? Or does the lingam mean something else? Was South India chosen for such landing because of gravity? What about the cosmic egg and the hidden chamber? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I am Praveen Mohan. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
That's truly incredible. That was truly a fascinating video. And that man, I mean, he brought his receipts. He brought up very valid points that get you questioning things. Like I said, let me know what y'all think in the comments. If y'all enjoyed that reaction, make sure you take a look at this one. Make sure you subscribe too. It's your boy Neal. Out.